You will never watch Gintama. With over 300 plus episodes, 9 seasons, 3 movies, and several OVAs, Gintama is a series that will take a lot of time and dedication to get through, and simply put, this is what turns most people off from watching the series. However, this isn't the only factor. Gintama on the surface just looks like a slapstick comedy anime without much going for it. Gintama blends a mixture of cultural references, social commentary, puns, and even anime manga as its source for comedy, and in some cases is a hit or miss for some people. Reason being is if you are not Japanese and understand cultural, historical, specific media, and even the anime and manga being referenced within the series, you may not necessarily understand what the characters are making fun of without some level of understanding. This can make it pretty hard for some people to make out the jabs and puns being used within the episodes. But behind all the humor you may see, the series is very unpredictable as to what to expect next, as one moment you may see characters slide down an icy mountain using them as a human ski board, then the next you have heartfelt moments, or the very next you will see some of the most intense action sequences in anime. Gintama has a way of handling the narrative in a slightly episodic approach, especially within its early stages, but eventually the story becomes more cohesive. Hideki Sorachi, the creator of Gintama, has a very interesting way of developing the story and characters throughout the series, but what is most surprising is that throughout all the elements I just mentioned, he blends them so well. Once you reach of some of the later parts of the story, you learn more about the characters and their backstories. It adds extra layers of complexity and can lead to some pretty emotional moments. Despite how characters are portrayed initially, eventually all falls into place, and by the series conclusion, this is when much of the series becomes worth watching. Overall, I think the major factor of why some people will never watch Gintama is because of its tone. If we take One Piece as an example, which has 1,000 chapters and episodes, I'm sure most people can handle Gintama. The only difference being is that One Piece has more of a linear story. To be more clear, it's simply an adventure story of Luffy and his crew. On the other hand, with Gintama, within its early stages can sometimes put people off as to wondering where the story is going. I can vouch as a huge Gintama fan myself that the series does have a different approach to most anime and might not make Gintama that appealing due to its structure. The series is most definitely a slow burn, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone to binge the series as it could become a bit overwhelming, confusing, or in some cases, a bit boring to some people. However, once Gintama hits its first major arc, it's a banger. Gintama is my favorite anime series of all time, and I think that speaks volumes from the amount of anime I have watched throughout my life. And trust me, there has been a lot. Gintama's unique approach is what drew me into it, and how it handles its characters' backstories is something I truly do appreciate, and hopefully with this video, maybe if I can get at least one of you guys to watch it, I think I have accomplished my mission. Let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comments. Have you watched Gintama? Are you thinking about starting it? Have you been hesitant to watch it? Just let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. It always helps me out. And if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.